Oh, well, it's been a bit since, since I last loaded up this game. And hi, Moonfeeny, welcome in. Thanks for joining. How's your day going? Let's see, I believe we are on the first floor of this. And we're missing 2 memories that we need to find. So, yeah. I don't really know what else to say, but, we're gonna run through here until we find them. And thankfully, there is a trick to it. Okay, so that was the first floor. Good. My windshield has been saved. Heck yeah, that's good to hear. Hopefully it didn't set you back too much. Oh, there are items to pick up here. That's good. Digimon. With any luck, we won't need to get into any fights. Come on. So once I get the 2 memories, I can get out of here and we can watch a few movies, I guess. Yanmamon. Right. 3rd floor. There we go. Come on. Don't remember if I told you I got hit by a rock. Yeah, you showed me a picture of it. It did look pretty bad, but I hope it didn't set you back too bad. Okay, 4th floor. Digimon. Digimon. Cerberusmon. I don't remember how you... Oh, right. Digimon. I mean, Triceramon is correct. I long for a life with more freedom. Sometimes I envy the Digimon in Eden. Just have fun with the others on the farm and train. It'll be great fun. Such a good job, I could barely tell it's there. Hell yeah. Farm training's enough to make me tough? Alright, I'll up my regimen then. Don't push yourself too hard. It's important to keep up your training. Meat. Oh, hello. I think this might be it. Yeah, because he's blocking 3 things. Okay. Just double checking. Megamon, please. You could have done better. Okay, that'll work. Kind of. Thanks, Omegamon. Alright. Digimon. Nisei, Tremogimon. PK Memoir 4. Good. Alright. I think we're on the right path. Let's see. It's just one more to find. And save so we can reload from here. Alright. Let's keep going, Nokia. There we go! Alright, just need to beat this one, and then we are out of here. Oh! Hi, safety guard. Well then. Let's nullify whatever your support skill is. Oh! Oh, she just absolutely destroys you. Got it. Wow! No, that's impressive! Alright. Remuxmon. Case game memoir number 5. We are out of here. Tyrant Kabuterimon. Valhakmon. Alright. Story time. Whew. Alright then. Let's just see if I've got them all. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. Movie scene retrospection and credits. Oh! Oh, it's the special scenes, cutscenes from the game. Alright. Well. Hootie memory number 1. Record of Hootie daily life. Hey, Erica! We've got the parts. The new guy went and picked them up from Nakano. Sure is good to have an extra pair of hands. Just lend me Memeton for a sec. I'll fix it. Almost done. There. Good as new. Or maybe even stronger than before. Oh, thanks. I'm surprised at you. You usually completely ignore people you haven't met before. My brother brought him on board. Won't just freeze him out. Ah, yes. Your tsundere hot and cold treatment. Not sure it's working. At any rate, this is a big step forward for you. Well done. Don't treat me like a kid. Don't get mad. I'm happy about it. He's an interesting addition to the team. I'm sure he'll make Ryuji and the whole team just like we used to be. That's what you want, right? I don't know. Record of Hootie daily life. Hootie memory number 2. How about Wormy? What? As a nickname. For you. No! But Wormmon is so boring. No! I don't like it! You're terrible at coming up with names! That's not nice. I think I'm really good at it. I named the Memeton on my terminal and the Toto on my shoulder after the well-known term Memento Mori. That's so cool! How could you give them such cool names and then give me the nickname Wormy? I never respond to a name like that! Fair enough. How about Caesar? Or Nelson? Now you're talking. They're cool. I'd respond to either one of them. Yeah, but they're too grandiose. They don't suit you. Let's just stick with Wormmon. I'm used to calling you that. But I like Caesar. Wormmon suits you. Really? Yeah, it really suits you. Okay, Wormmon it is! He's so strange. Hootie memory number 3. Record of Hootie daily life. So, what did you want to talk about? I want to form a hacker team. Help me convince my brother. Another team? Don't you remember? The team disbanded when Arata left. He did everything he could to keep the team from falling apart. But it wasn't enough. Arata's charisma was the linchpin that held Jude together. There was nothing Ryuji or I could do. I don't dwell on it, but Ryuji's different. It weighs heavily on his mind. Wouldn't forming a new team just reopen those old wounds? I get that, but he's not happy. I know Jude's breakup isn't the only reason. Because of everything that happened with our parents and with me, he doesn't smile anymore. He's my brother. I want to see him smile like he used to. I think forming a new hacker team is the only way to make that happen. We don't need charisma, and we don't need many people. We don't even need to be number 1. We just need a place where we're free to do whatever we like. I'm not against it. But he's stubborn. I don't think I'll be able to convince him. But it's worth a try. Relax. I never decline a request from a lady. It won't be easy, but I'll give it my best shot. Leave him to me. Thank you. There's no time like the present. I'll go and see him right now. Go back to the cafe and drink your syrup while you wait. It's not syrup, it's special juice. Whatever. I'll have a think about a new team name. I've already thought of one. What? Our team will be called... Hootie memory number 4. Record of Hootie daily life. Huh? Is that Ryuji? What's he doing in a booth? Maybe he's investigating something. Is he crying? It looks like he's watching a video. Maybe of his parents? We should leave him alone. Woohoo! You're the best! Ken! What? Oh god, he's listening to Ken! Oh no. Hootie memory number 5. Record of Hootie daily life. This stream is probably going to be a lot shorter than I was expecting. But, hey. Whatever. What are you doing, Wormmon? You haven't been touching the users again, have you? No, I look at them from a distance. By the way, I was wondering about the Eden login devices. Are you sure they're safe? What do you mean? When people log in, their consciousness is in Eden. Doesn't that leave the body defenseless? Couldn't people do bad things to them? An alarm sounds if an external contact is detected. They're perfectly safe. You can also set them to notify the user if anything goes near the body. Small establishments like ours essentially rely on users behaving themselves. But high-class login facilities have staff to monitor the users. There are still lots of gray areas, but it's illegal to touch a user's body. So, would I be a criminal if I touched Keisuke? Technically, yes. But the laws in the real world don't apply to Digimon, so I'd probably be held responsible as your owner. Don't even think about it. I won't. I hope not. Huh? He's just pretending to be logged in. He's taking a nap. I asked him to gather information. Hey, Wormmon. I know what you're thinking. I'd know even if our memories weren't synchronized. Let's do it. I can't believe he's still asleep. I would have thought drawing on someone's stomach would wake them up for sure. Huh? I must say, I'm very proud of the portrait I drew. What? I'm very proud of the portrait you drew around the belly button area. You see? If someone isn't actually logged into Eden, nothing happens if you touch their body. If I did the same thing to someone who was logged in, the alarm would go off. You should never do that. I get it. Well, that was good. I taught you something and punished him for slacking off. 2 birds with 1 stone. But won't he get angry? He deserves it for slacking off. It should come off in the shower. But that pen you used, it wasn't a permanent marker, was it? I don't know. What? I don't know either! Ryuji memory number 1. Record of the conversation between Ryuji and Kishibe. I'm gonna have to get ready for this one. Doing both of them is gonna destroy my throat. Alright. Ryuji Mishima, isn't it? Would you a tall drink of water? I just love muscular guys. I'm just having a bit of fun. Or would you rather get straight down to business? You're here about your little sister, aren't you? Yes. No, jeez, I forgot the voice that I did for him. I guess you've already looked into me. Then I don't need to explain the details. Can you take over my sister's treatment? It's an incurable disease, isn't it? Wow, scary stuff. I know your company conducted research into the digitization of human memories while developing the Eden system. You also have research suggesting it could be used to treat diseases of the brain. Wow, someone's done their homework, but I'm sure we keep that information top secret. Is that line of research being pursued? Some members of the technology team have raised the possibility that by adjusting memories, or strictly speaking, the parts of the brain that are overloaded, it might be possible to treat any brain disease. So, you want to try it on your sister? Even if it doesn't cure her, it might buy her more time. But that theory is still in the research stage. It's never been tried on humans. Are you sure you want to... Are you sure you want... Jeez, the freaking localization. Fix up the typos, goddamn. Although it's too late for this. Are you sure you want to test it out on your beloved sister? I understand how you feel, wanting to save the life of your only living relative. You'd be lonely without her. You're only doing it for yourself, aren't you? What? I'm just kidding. Looks like I took it too far. Whenever I see someone like you, I can't help but tease them. Okay, I'll take over your sister's treatment. But it will cost a lot of money and resources. How will you pay for it? I'll do anything. You clearly have the skill to access Kamashiro's top-secret data. That could be very useful. Work for Kamashiro. No. For me. Ryuji memory number 2. Ryuji's memory of Arcadiamon eating him. Have I been swallowed by Arcadiamon? Am I inside it? How am I still alive? I will destroy you before you are destroyed. Before anyone can abandon you. Arcadiamon! Sorry. My weakness made you this way. I won't run anymore. Even Sonata is fighting. Chidase, Keisuke, and Erika are waiting for me. Nobody's abandoned me. I was just scared. So, you fight too, Arcadiamon! Huh? You protected me! You waited for me too. Thank you. I need your help. Let's get back to Hoodie. Back to Erika and the others! Chidase memory. Record of Chidase talking to Digimon. There's no one here. Finally. Wow, I can even get my Digimon out in the real world. I heard you saved my life. I wanted to let you know how grateful I am. Thank you. It feels weird thanking a Digimon like this. But Digimon aren't just tools. I understand that now. So I want to ask you something. Not an order, just a request. Can you please go and help Hootie? I can't leave the hospital yet. Is that a yes? I don't really understand. I wish you could talk like Erika's Digimon. This is a crucial moment for Hootie. I'm counting on you, compadre. You memory number 1. How many of that are there? Okay. Use memory of the voice in his head. Shit! What came over me back there? Don't worry about it. Nothing else you could have done. But I mean, he stuck up for me and everything. I'm sure he's not upset. That's the kind of guy he is, right? Ah, so you're angry at yourself.
高校に入ってもまだ弱い自分を見られたのが悔しいんだよな。しかもまたガキの頃みたいにあいつに助けられちまって。
You're frustrated that you're still the same weak kid, even in high school? And he's still helping you out. Just like when you were little.
イエーイ、男女男。悔しかったらやり返してみろよ。
Ah, okay. They're picking on him because he's very effeminate. Sissy boy! Don't like me calling you that? Why don't you stop me?
できるわけねえよな。ゆうちゃんだもんね。
No way! You's too much of a sissy!
また泣いてあいつに助けてもらうつもりかよ。情けねえな。
You just gonna cry and let him help you again? Pathetic!
違う。俺はあの頃とは違う。あいつに助けられる俺じゃない。俺じゃないんだ。
No! I'm not like that anymore! I don't need his help anymore!
そうだ。お前にはもう俺がついてる。
Correct. I'm with you now.
俺はお前の味方だ。俺の言った通りにしたら全部うまくいっただろう。
I'm on your side. Everything was great when you did as I said, right?
アカウントを奪われたせいであいつはお前を頼り始めた。初めてお前はあいつを助ける側に回ったんだ。
He started relying on you after his account was stolen. It was your turn to help him.
もうお前は弱いだけのお前じゃない。
You're not weak anymore.
でも足りないだろう。また弱いところ見られちまったもんな。
But it's not enough, is it? People can still see your weakness, can't they?
あいつの中ではお前はまだ弱くていじめられっ子のゆうちゃんのままだ。
To them, you're still that weak little kid who got picked on.
嫌だ。
I don't want that!
そんなの嫌だ。
You're right not to want that!
わかるぜ。それなら欲しいものは欲しいって言わなくちゃな。
I understand. But you have to say what you want.
お前が欲しいものは何だ？俺がそれを叶えてやるよ。
Tell me your wish. I'll make it come true.
俺
I
が欲しいのは
I want... You memory number 2. Use memory of the voice in his head.
俺には聞こえるぜ。
I can
お前
hear...
の声が。
I can hear your voice.
俺の声
My voice.
なあ。本当に俺の願いを叶えてくれるのか。
Will you really make my wish come true?
もちろんさ。
Of course.
保坂を倒してよく分かっただろう。奴にとってお前は対等なんかじゃなかったんだ。
Surely you understand after defeating Hosaka. He didn't see you as an equal.
あいつにはお前よりフーディエの方が大事なんだ。
To him, Hootie is more important than you.
仕方ないって諦めるか？それもいいかもな。
So will you just give up? Maybe that would be for the best.
どうすればいい？
What should I do?
決まってるだろ
You already know the answer.
う。奴がもっとお前を頼るようにすればいいんだ。
Make him rely on you even more.
お前の手には奴のアバターがある。それを使って前みたいにあいつに揺さぶりをかけてやれ。
You have his avatar. Use it and give him a shock, just like last time.
K の素顔を晒してやれば、あいつは自分が本当は誰なのか疑問に思う。
If you show K's true face, he'll start to question who he really is.
そうすれば、あいつはかつての自分を知る唯一の友人であるお前に助けを求める。
Then he'll come to you, his only friend, for help.
動揺したところをすかさずお前が助けにやってくれば、今度こそあいつはお前を信用するようになるぜ。
If you offer all the help he needs, that will make him finally trust you this time.
保坂という敵と味方で二つの顔を使い分けたように K という今度はこの二つの顔を使い分けるんだ。
Just do the same with K as you did with Hosaka. Use K as the enemy and you as the friend.
そうすればあいつは俺を頼ってくれるのか。
If I do that, will he rely on me?
今度こそきっと大丈夫だ。
Yes, this time he definitely will.
やるよ。それであいつが俺を認めてくれるなら。
I'll do it. If it means he'll give me the respect I deserve.
それでいい。それでいいんだ。
You've made the right choice. You memory number 3. Use memory of the voice in his head.
ああ、逃げられちまったか。またフーディエにしてやられちまったな。
He got away. Hootie got the better of you again.
くそ。なんでどうしてまたあいつらと一緒に行っちまうんだよ。
Damn it! Why did he go with them again?
なあ、いい加減悲しくならないか。
I guess it would be why did he go with them again? It's so sad, isn't it?
お前がこんなに頑張ってるのに、あいつはちっともお前を顧みてくれないんだぜ。
You're trying so hard, but he won't even give you a second thought.
悔しいよな。どうだ、そろそろ別の方法を試してみるっていうのは。
I know it hurts. Maybe it's time to try another way?
別の方法。
Another way?
そうさ、お前があいつになっちまえばいいんだよ。
Yes, you could become him.
俺があいつに。
You mean...
さあ、何せお前はもうエデンであいつを手に入れてるじゃないか。
Exactly. After all, you already have him in Eden.
でもこれはあいつじゃない。ただの入れ物だ。
But this isn't him. It's just a vessel.
そうさ。だからお前が中に入って理想のあいつになればいい。
That's right. So you can go inside and become the him you think he should be.
そうすればお前とあいつはいつも一緒だ。勝手に離れていったりしないんだぜ。
That way, You and he will always be together. He won't be able to leave you ever again.
俺があいつに
I become him.
そうだよな。お前はもうここにいるんだ。それなら俺がお前になればいい。
Yeah, you're here. I can just become you.
俺たちはずっと一緒だ。
Then we'll always be together.
俺の思い通りにならないお前ならいらない。
Ooh, that's a hell of a psycho look on you's face. If you won't be the way I want you to be, then I don't need you anymore.
いい具合に仕上がってきたじゃないか。
It's all worked out perfectly.
人間ってな、本当に愉快だね。愉快で滑稽でバカらしい。
Humans are such peculiar creatures. So amusing and so stupid.
この喜劇、最後まで楽しませてもらうぜ。
I think I'm going to enjoy watching this comedy play out. Jude memory. Record of past Jude activities. Data is old and partially corrupted. Looks like some kind of recording. Some of the footage is missing. Chidase, did you track him down? No, he got away again. Even though I ran 8 tracking programs. Damn it! Don't give up. We just have to find another way. It makes me so mad. We spent a year of our course developing that defense protocol, and he broke through like it was nothing. I'll catch him and teach him to mess with us. He's just better than us. Be quiet. Erica. Erica? Why have you dropped out of the course? Mom and Dad are worried. Tell them I'll be back in a few days. Tell them yourself. You're always like this when you get wrapped up in hacking. But you never teach me. I'll think about it once you improve. I'll hold you to that. Was that Erica? I haven't seen her for a while. How is she? Cheerful and annoying as always. Alright, I found his terminal information. Salvage his personal details, Chidase. Okay, I wonder what he's like. An elite data analyst for a multinational company? Or a CIA super hacker? Huh? He's just a kid! A kid? He's still in school. His name's Arata Sanada. Arata Sanada. This is embarrassing. I can't believe we've been shown up by some kid. What should we do? Send him a virus to get our own back? No. Contact him. I want to meet him in person. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, okay. All 13. Suedo memory. Record of Suedo at Kamashiro. Let's see if I remember this one. Oh, so you want to use my paper in a new project? Yes, to save a young lady with an extremely rare and incurable disease. We're putting a special team together as we speak. Your paper would be the foundation of our research. It's just a hypothesis. I have no idea what effect it could have on the human body. Testing it out on a child. The risks are too high. Don't worry, Miss Kishibe, the subject, and her family all accept that no one knows exactly what will happen. If we succeed, the company can expand its business into the medical sector. Miss Kishibe is always thinking 10 steps ahead. And I have no objections. Use it as you see fit. Thank you. Miss Kishibe will be pleased. Who would have thought such a drastic step could be someone's only hope? There's so much sadness in this world. I cannot allow it to continue. This world must be changed. Fey memory. Journal recording days with a lover. Or journal recording days with a lover. It's a journal recording days the author spent with someone they love. Date, AAXX. I had the idea of cooking for her. I decided to make something from my home country of Brazil. I spent all day getting the ingredients. I'll invite her over tomorrow. I can't wait to see her reaction. Date, BBXX. Her reaction was a bit of a letdown. She ate everything, but her face was expressionless as usual. I asked, and it seems her favorite food is rice balls. A bit simple, but giving someone what they like is a way of showing love. If she likes them that much, I'll make them for her next time. I think I'll add an extra twist from my second home country, China. That's a great idea. I'll come up with a recipe tonight and take them to her tomorrow. Date, BBXX. Her reaction was a letdown. When I showed her the rice balls, her face lit up. And she looked disappointed when she noticed the Chinese twist. I don't get it. What did I do wrong? I need to do better next time. Maybe she didn't like that they were so rich? Next time, I'll stick to the recipe from my third home, Kyoto. Date, CCXX. Her reaction was a letdown. Something wasn't quite enough to bring out her smile. But why? What was missing? She didn't like the rich ones or the mild ones. I can't be bothered with this anymore. GDXS, I haven't slept a wink since that happened. In desperation, I made her one last batch. She ate them, and smiled from ear to ear. They were just plain rice balls with salt. And the salt wasn't even that special, just ordinary cooking salt. Even so, she couldn't get enough of them. Then, with a smile on her face, she said, they were amazing. I don't know why I bothered putting in so much hard work before. Sometimes the simplest method is the best method. But I succeeded. I got to see what I wanted. The record ends here. Yuko memories. Record of days with my important person. It's a record of days the author spent with someone important to them. AAXX. I'm going to visit my brother at Central Hospital again today. I wish he would wake up. BBXX. I'm going to visit my brother at Central Hospital after work. I wish he would wake up. CCXX. I'm going to visit my brother at Central Hospital again today. I wish he would wake up. I'm sitting at my brother's bedside again today. DDXX. I'm going to visit my brother at Central Hospital again today. I wish he would wake up. I thought I saw his eyelid move just a little, but it was probably just an involuntary reaction. It still made me happy, though. It proves he's still alive. EEXX. I'm going to visit my brother at Central Hospital again today. I wish he would wake up. I keep telling him to wake up, but there's no response. FFXX. I'm going to visit my brother at Central Hospital again today. I wish he would wake up. GGXX. I'm going to visit my brother at Central Hospital again today. I wish he would wake up. HHXX. I'm going to visit my brother at Central Hospital again today. I wish he would wake up. IIXX. I'm going to visit my brother at Central. It continues in this vein. I don't think I need to read anymore. Sleuth memory. Record to hand down a certain event to posterity. Oh? It's an account meant to record a certain event for posterity. On the day it happened, I headed to the agency as usual. Here I shall refer to the proprietor simply as Q. Q asked me to be her assistant, and I had just been to a certain cafe to buy her the usual. When I got back, Q gleefully took it from me and promptly disappeared into the lab. Or at least that's what I call it. That is when I started to imagine the horrors that were about to take place there. Q has a bad habit. Q was attempting to transform the pleasant aromatic substance I had just bought into a terrifying beverage of mass destruction. As my curiosity got the better of me, I decided to peek into the lab. The lab is strictly off limits. But it may have cost me my life if I did not find out exactly what was going on. I had no choice. I opened the door a couple of inches and saw Q rushing back and forth. What I saw made me gasp. There was a gigantic tuna hanging from the ceiling by a rope, and Q was holding a sharp knife ready to cut it to pieces. Baffled at what I was witnessing, I overheard Q gleefully talking to herself. My assistant's been working so hard lately. I need to make him an extra nutritious cup of coffee. I do think that's an error because I am using a file that has the female main character from Cyber Sleuth carried over. So the text referring to the assistant as him is a little weird, but kind of seems to suggest that male Aiba is the intended main character for Cyber Sleuth. They say tuna's rich in vitamin B5 and B6. And I heard the eyeballs are great brain food. They definitely have to go in. But they're too big for a coffee cup. We'll just have to put them in the blender. It also needs lots of bananas and other fruits to provide glucose. And I'll add some tapioca for texture. This is gonna be amazing. With a big smile on her face, she put all the chopped ingredients into the blender and pressed the button. The ingredients were ground up into an amorphous goo that gave off a foul stench. Q was grinning all the while, as the ooze splattered the kitchen. I fell to my knees, shaking at the prospect of the terrible experience I would soon be subjected to. After all, the beverage of mass destruction that Q was in the process of concocting could not be meant for anyone else. I was sure to be its intended target. I'm using my last moments to write this account. I hear Q calling me. My time has come. By the time you read this, I may be no more. I just want someone, anyone, to read this one day. And I hope that whoever does will do everything in their power to ensure that the same fate does not befall any more poor unfortunate souls. I hope that this record does not end up lost in a mountain of data. That is my final wish. The record ends here. Ryota memory. Record of daily life at a certain all-boys school. Huh. My girlfriend broke up with me! We finally overcome the Shibiken incident and gone together! Then 3 days later, she said, it's still too soon, let's go back to being friends! And when I asked her why, she said this! When I talked to Nokia, she said, Sakura, all men are dogs, you better think about it carefully. Also, a detective I know said, You're just settling for him. It's just best to end it. Oh no! I like you, Ryota. I heard about everything you did for me when I was brainwashed by Jimmy Ken. But I think it's still too soon for us to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Let's just go back to being friends, okay? Too soon? Back to being friends? We'll never understand women! Damn it! I like I can change this whole stupid world! Record ends here. Damn. That poor fool. Let's see. Gallantmon memory. Record of a certain holy knight's memories. I lost it. Arta Sonata. I would recognize that hideous sight anywhere. I've seen Eater corrosion like that in the digital world. My compatriot was the victim. My failing led to a great tragedy. I wounded an Eater, but failed to destroy it, and it fled into the depths of the digital world. As a result, the area I protected was severely damaged, and many of my compatriots lost their lives. If not for my error, they would still be here today. I can still hear their screams. I'll do whatever it takes to stop the corrosion before it spreads any further. Wait and see, Arta Sonata. I will not allow the same tragedy to happen again! Someone's memory. Record of mysterious sound data. There's no one here. Here I go. 3, 2, 1. I am not saying that out loud. Yeah, now I can say it to her for real. I can hear him from here. I think the whole world must be able to hear him. E. Hummingbird Full. Singer with tremendous indie appeal. Jimmy Ken's hit song. I am not singing this. Ephemeral Hummingbird! You rock my world! Like the desert, the city night freezes your love. Chorus, Ice Point Under. Come to me if you feel cold. Don't hold out on me, baby. My burning passion will keep you warm. Chorus, my burning soul. One night with you is a living hell. Chorus, just like hell. But hell is heaven to a demon. It suits me just fine. No kidding. I'm not joking now. Chorus is laughing. I swear to your bewitching eyes forever. You're the only one I love. My heart is crazy for you. Swear to my mad voice together. Who's the one you love? I'm going to sweep you off your feet tonight. Oh, bird. Chorus, you're bad. Ephemeral, sweet hummingbird, rock my world, bewitch me with your demon eyes. So bad. Chorus, my ballad. Sweet ephemeral hummingbird, hear my song and get high on my demonic voice, baby. Okay. Happy hacker memory number 1. Some sort of recorded text data. Hacker definitions. About hackers. Happy Hackers Record. Here I define several things about hackers. For anyone who aspires to be a hacker, please read this and take it as a guide for what not to do. If you simply have an interest in hacking, this overview will give you a glimpse into the weird and wonderful world of... Weird and wonderful world of hackers. Hackers. The word hacker has various meanings. People who enjoy fiddling with the finer points of programmable systems and finding ways to enhance them. People who program with such enthusiasm that it is like they are possessed. People who are employed to keep data safe from other hackers by looking for loopholes and vulnerabilities. People who specialize in programming at great speed. These are just a few examples. There are even those for whom the word is synonymous with creative pranks. As such, the word hacker has different meanings depending on the time, place, and context in which it is used. Wonder what meaning it will have for the reader when this article is released. I love hacking! Happy Hacker Memory Number 2. Some sort of recorded text data. Hacker definitions. About crackers. Happy Hacker's Record. Here I define several things about hackers. Crackers. A hacker is a skilled computer expert who uses their technical knowledge to overcome a problem. Malicious people of the type who steal the confidential information of Eden users are more correctly called crackers. However, most Eden users do not know this difference and tend to lump them in with hackers. The fact that crackers do not usually refer to themselves as such also contributes to the confusion. I love hacking! Happy Hacker Memory Number 3. Some sort of recorded text data. Hacker definitions. A hacker's look. Happy Hacker's Record. Here I define several things about hackers. Because of the hacker's characteristic personality traits, they generally live a certain lifestyle. As a result, they tend to look similar. Here I will give some examples of their characteristics. Hackers' style characteristics. They look intellectual, but not scruffy. Their clothes are usually casual, and they prefer t-shirts and hoodies. They also like to wear sandals, or may even go barefoot. Addition. Here I add an example based on the hackers who have been active in Eden recently. Due to the recent advent of the Eden system that so realistically simulates the real world, there are many examples that deviate from the above. There are numerous hacker teams who wear matching outfits, similar to street gangs. As the Eden network's popularity increases, I expect to see this trend become more prevalent. I love hacking! Happy Hacker Memory Number 4. Some sort of recorded text data. Hacker definitions. A hacker's nature. Happy Hacker's Record. Here I define several things about hackers. Hackers' personality characteristics. Typical hacker personality traits include intellectual prowess and curiosity. Many hackers are loners. However, the recent trend of hacker teams has meant that some now view these traditional solitary hackers as old-fashioned. Logical thinking is another common trait that hackers share. The ability to draw on or upload knowledge that some would consider pointless at any time is also important. They have little interest in social prestige or financial gain. Instead, the things they value are amusement and mental stimulation. There are many Eden hackers who use cracking to make money. However, the majority of hackers take a very dim view of such conduct. I love hacking! Happy Hacker Memory Number 5. Some sort of recorded text data. Hacker definitions. About titles. Happy Hacker's Record. Here I write about hacker terminology. Titles. Hackers have several titles. One who is highly knowledgeable is called a geek. One with outstanding hacking skills is called a wizard. One who has made a great achievement is called a legend. I still remember the Jude hackers being granted the title of legend after infiltrating the high-security fortress of Under Zero in Eden. Another title is Guru. This is given to hackers who possess the knowledge of a geek, but also teach and guide other hackers. The similar title of Vanguard also exists within a work of fiction that was once popular among a certain subculture. Oh, it doesn't end on I love hacking? Alright. Happy Hacker Memory Number 6. Some sort of recorded text data. Hacker definitions. Malware. Happy Hacker's Record. Here I write about hacker terminology. Malware. Short for malicious software, it includes computer viruses and worms. Such programs are generally used to destroy or steal data. Eden hackers do this by modifying digital monsters. There's a wide variety of different types, including many that erase parts of avatars in order to reduce capacity. Happy hacker memory number 7. Sort of recorded text data. Hacker definitions. Firewalls. Happy hacker's record. Here I write about hacker terminology. Firewalls. Firewalls were originally systems that prevented users from causing damage. However, Eden hackers have now modified them, and they're often used as barriers in turf wars. They range in strength, but a certain level of skill is required in order to get past them. Happy hacker memory number 8. Some sort of recorded text data. Hacker definitions. Backdoors. Happy hacker's record. Here I write about hacker terminology. Backdoors. These are security holes that designers and maintenance staff deliberately leave in systems. Once Eden hackers find such backdoors, they use them for their own purposes while ensuring that no one finds out. There are even some elite hackers who are capable of forcibly creating their own backdoors. Happy hacker memory number 9. Some sort of recorded text data. Hacker definitions. Bugs. Happy hacker's record. Here I write about hacker terminology. Bugs. A bug is something that causes a program to malfunction. The term was supposedly coined in the 1940s when a naval reserve officer fixed an error by removing an actual bug that was trapped in a relay. And now it's the Case Game Memoirs. Number 1. Movie Scene Retrospection. Enjoy chat.
Enjoy chat. ようこそ Enjoy chat へチャットルームを選択してください。Welcome.
Huh, so it really is just the movie scenes. Alright, that's not bad. Case game memoir number 2. Movie scene retrospection. Logging into Eden.
この世の中にはヒーローが活躍する物語が溢れている。彼らは様々な事件に遭遇し、強大な敵に立ち向かっていく。仲間たちと力を合わせ、世界を危機から救い出す。だけど、その物語には脇役が存在する。あるいは登場すらしない人々も。僕はある年齢を過ぎた頃から自分がヒーローではないことに気がつき始めた。この世界にとって僕は脇役に過ぎず、物語に登場することもない。でもいつかはヒーローになれる。その時を夢見ている。これはそんな僕の物語。
Case game memoir number 3. Movie scene retrospection. Introducing Erica. Case game memoir number 4. Movie scene retrospection. Then suddenly, Omegamon. Case game memory number 5. Movie scene retrospection. Hootie's collapse. Case game memoir number 6. Movie scene retrospection. Along came Arcadiamon Ultra. Case game memoir number 7. Movie scene retrospection. End credits. And that's Memory Spinner. So we'll just sit here and watch the credits. No, no. That ultimately does it for Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth, the complete edition. The only things really left are the offline arena, or the offline Coliseum, which, whatever, that's just building a team. And just doing fights. And then filling out the field guide. But that's easy enough to do with enough grinding. This was just everything else. And Grand Jugumon, you can fight as many times as you want in the Abyss area. He respawns infinitely whenever you reach the 30th floor. So far, only 3 different versions of his kit are known as far as I'm aware. And the 3rd one is just complete bullshit. So it's not really worth fighting him unless you want the challenge, because he essentially is the game's ultimate challenge at that point. Yeah. With that, I'm finished with Cyber Sleuth. And I will eventually do Time Stranger at some point after the last bit of DLC releases, which should be by the end of March, apparently. Oh, it is just the end credits. Huh. I thought it also would have been, the thing that played after as well, that showed your team in the computer, but I guess that's a little too specific. But yeah. Well, hold on. I guess I'll answer these lines. Let's see. Hoodie's Net Cafe is in Ikebukuro. Human computer experts are called hackers. Are you one of them? Sent something. Thanks, Numamon. Keep training. Which stat increases more if the leader has a lively personality? I know that's on N. I'm gonna say HP, but I think it's SP. But not like I'll find out the answer. So with that, this has been the Azure Guardian. See ya.